Eileen, Kareem, Irene, with friend Eugene. Green, apples, kids fruit free. Who wants one? Me. Electricity, clean, green life, all stores by 2025. Fresh, steamed, string bean, mandarin, protein, chow mein. Put it in a tureen. Green means well-being. Healthier choices. Mrs. Boyce rejoices. Green and gold Aussie, carrots 100% and pumpkins called
Hen.
green, lettuces, umpteen, organics, in between parsley, pristine.
Oh, hello, Mr. Goldstein.
That's today's fresh food people.
Nothing beats a bit of boating on a glassy lake. Unless, of course, your boat is 36 years out of date. And nothing beats a hammock strung up in a shady place. Unless you shake a possum down that bites you on your face. Nothing beats a weekend fishing with your family. Unless instead of fish you catch some guy on a jet ski. So if you're heading outdoors and don't know what to do, our BCF and experts can make you an expert too. Cause boating, camping, fishing should be BCF and BCF and BCF and BCF and fun. BCF and fun, hey!
Hello everybody, welcome back to the HOFL. Today we have the qualifying final between Port Adelaide and West Adelaide. What a thriller of a match this should be. Two great teams taking on each other for the first time in a finals match. Port Adelaide have never won a premiership. West Adelaide were the premiers last year. This year finishing third. Port Adelaide second, getting the home crowd advantage here. Out come the Bloods now onto the ground. They've got a strong lineup full of big players. The winner of this game will go next week to play Central District in the second semi-final and its spot to play in the grand final. And the loser of this game will play the winner of Glenelg and Fitzroy. And now come Port Adelaide into the ground now, into their home deck at the Adelaide Oval. A lot of support for them tonight as they run on in full confidence, looking to take on the premiers from last year. Port Adelaide, they played Central District in the final game of the season to see who would finish top, and they were about to win the minor premiership, but Central District with Tony Lockett kicks a goal after the siren to stop anything Port Adelaide were doing, and Lake Central's undefeated. Into the coin toss in the middle now, it is Hayes, the captain versus McKean, and McKean can try to screen, sorry, Buckley, not Hayes. Well, McKean wins a toss. They'll kick right off screen, West Adelaide. An entertaining contest in the middle, you would think. Two great sides with stacked midfields. Let's see how they perform. Will it be the Magpies or the Bloods? We'll find out after this. McKean wins the first tap. Goes straight to Peter Burgoyne. He delivered a bump on him. Then Horn Francis delivered a bump. Good hip of shoulder there. Pickett just handballed it into space. Buckley handballed it to Georgiades, just handballed it in the air. Bit random, but it went to McKean eventually after a kick from West Adelaide. McKean spots up the options. Over the top to Denning. Denning kicks it high. Lear has the spoil. Snap around the body from Paddy Ryder. Inside there now. Hard man to beat McKean, and they've done it well, Port Adelaide. Dersma takes the mark. Kick over the top. Rosie could get onto it. He doesn't. Barry Hall, yes, takes a tackle and they clear the ball here. Marked by Hennis. Is he too far out to score, or can he kick West Adelaide their first goal? He does the right thing. He spots up to Adam Cooney. And Cooney will have a kick. He can make the distance, that's for sure. But will he though? On this occasion. He does, and it's a goal to West Adelaide. They've got the first. Ryder wins this tap. Last they got the tackle on his opponent. Now West Adelaide charging forward again. Great tackling from Port Adelaide. Pickett gets a handball away before Buckley gets onto this one. Handballs to Georgiades. Got the hand pass away, but it was too much pressure. Well done. And they clear West Adelaide. But it's going to come back. Hardwick with a mark. Hardwick, where does he go? He sees Georgiades. He likes the option. Georgiades wins the mark. And he's going to take his kick. He doesn't get the journey, but Williams is trying to spoil here, but he can't beat Bates in the 2v1. The handball short. Farrell with a great tackle. Fredericks has picked it up off the boot, and now he has missed. First score for Port Adelaide is behind. Kick out there was good to Paddy Ryder. Paddy Ryder goes, but straight to Dersma. Could have marked, chose to spoil, got tackled. Now Buckley has to do the same, and he does on Timms. Hayes hits it. Burgoyne with a bump. Hayes picks it up now into the danger zone. Can anyone pick it up? It's good tackling from Port Adelaide, but West Adelaide find a way out of there. Great defence, and they're playing well to start this first term. Damien Hardwick takes the mark, goes for Byron Pickett, uses the body well, Byron. And he tries to kick to Junior Rioli, but Leo Barry cut it off. He had smart vision and he used it well. Beautiful kick there to Dexter Steele. Burgoyne can't do anything but run around on the mark trying to put him off his kick. That was a terrible kick. Went straight to Rosie, and that's gonna be gone because Peter Burgoyne on the ball. Great hip and shoulder, and then the other man tackled. That's all you got to do to get him. The kick goes to Barry, back to square one. Barry this time goes more central, but a good mark with the back of the flight. Nathan Buckley hits it inside 50 for Horn Francis. Hits it over the back. This will be a goal for Port. It is. Mitch Georgiades gets the first, and they're in front by a point, Port Adelaide. And you hear the Riverbank stand go off. Port Adelaide have kicked their opening goal. A goal apiece here, 1 point in front Port Adelaide. Good tap by Ryder, but it went straight to Bergman, and they bash their way through. West Adelaide inside 50. Can they keep this in play? Wallace and Bassini had a battle, but none of them won it as it went over the line. Bound to be throw in here. Inside 50 for West Adelaide. Hayes with a good tap to Pickett. Now Pickett kid straight to the opposition. Great tackle by Burgoyne, that is Trent, and then Martin Frederick uses the vision well to spot up Lycett. Both teams going unchanged for this match. Lycett wants to go short to Fredericks, not pay 15, and Barry Hall was aware of that, and now Port Adelaide, luckily, Hardwick had a brilliant handball to Lycett, and Port Adelaide nearly in trouble there, but here comes a goal. Nathan Buckley will get their second, his first, and put him in front by 7 points. Good teamwork from that mistake earlier up on the field to now. That is brilliant work from Port Adelaide. Riders winning a lot of the taps today, but here come Port Adelaide. Burgoyne with a booming kick. Lycett couldn't mark it over Michael Bates, who did well. Stayed behind, knew how high the ball was travelling. Tristan Tipswick a mark on the 50. Now kicks towards the Toyota sign. Good fend off there. Hand passes to Wallace. Gets crunched to the tackle. And now they clear. But it's got to come back. No. Port Adelaide get it out of there. Rioli now. High footy. He has a tap to himself. Junior Rioli picks it up. Kicks for goal. It's hit the post. And he misses. 2 goals, 2-14. Port Adelaide to 1 goal straight. 6 West Adelaide. Port Adelaide leading at the moment by 8 points at the Adelaide Oval in the first term. 23 minutes gone to time on now. Peter Burgoyne takes the mark just outside 50. Has he got the journey in him? He has, but he's sprayed that. It's bending back though, but nowhere near enough to get the full 6 points. He just gets it behind there. That's 2 goals, 3 now for Port Adelaide. 5 scoring shots to 1. Port Adelaide, they were being beaten in the first part of this first quarter, but then they've certainly fought back. And Leo Lee just shoves McKeon, but it doesn't work as Warple takes the grab, and Lear's trying to get back on McKeon. Now they don't go in that direction, they go to Carroll, who's to the right. And Carroll hits it back inside 50. Dangerous to kick, isn't it? And now Port Adelaide, they could get a goal out of it. Sock it off the ground. Burgoyne, oh, he just didn't go for it. And now it's a high footy, clearing kick. Riola's got to try and do something. Lycett, eyes, what a tackle. What a tackle that was. And Denning just bashes it clear. Comes out the pack though, and the siren beats him. And the Port Adelaide coach won't be happy, as that was an opportunity to score. Hayes with his hands on his head. Buckley not impressed, but oh boy, Port Adelaide lead West Adelaide here by 9 points at quarter time. As we see in that quarter, that was just an even quarter, but Port Adelaide just getting on top of the scoreboard and a bit more pressure on them at the moment. It's been a very skillful game from Port Adelaide, but again they are messing up their skills at the same time. Quarter time match at TNT 50s, 7 more to Port Adelaide. Disposals are even, possessions are even, possessions are even, kicks more to West Adelaide, by 5 handballs more to Port Adelaide, flames are even, marks more to West Adelaide, tackles more to Port Adelaide, 1 free kick to 0 in favour of West Adelaide, 2% possession to West Adelaide, and 4 hit-outs to 2 in favour of West Adelaide. This first quarter, Port Adelaide leading by 9 points at the break. It's 2-3-15 to 1 straight 6. We'll get into the major ball winners and the goal kickers shortly. Major ball is here for Port Adelaide. Buckley with 4, Josh Jadis with 4, Hardwick with 3. For West Adelaide, it's Michael Bates with 8 disposals in the first quarter off the back line. Wonderful performance from him so far. Let's see if he can keep it up. If he keeps it up, he'll get 40 disposals. That's a massive, that will be a HOFL record. Denning with 3, Barry 2. Goal kickers here for Port Adelaide. Buckley with 1, Josh Jadis with 1, Cooney with 1 for West Adelaide. And back underway for the second quarter here. Lycett wins the attack, got a shot to the opposition, then he gets it back. McKeon picked up the footy after all that. Bassini's bumped out of the way, and that's a mark to Mark Wallace. And he goes, and he puts it back to 3 points. Here comes Buckley, won the tap, was Lysat, and Buckley just kicks it in the Rosie direction. It's a funny bouncing ball, isn't it? Rosie's just clever to soccer it in. Rioli with a crunching tackle. Oh, he's gone for goal, Rosie, but he's fallen short to Michael Bates. And now, oh, here comes Frederick, put the pressure on well, but he gets fended off there, and they clear. Mark Carroll marks, plays on, he's gone! Throwing the ball. Horn Francis. Sorry, Dersma was onto him, and he has got him. Dersma looking for the options now. Goes with a hand pass, and it doesn't work. Oh boy, it's going to be costly for Port Adelaide as West Adelaide charge to Ben Hennis. He's just outside 50 here, and he can create something. Can they get a mark? Oh, William Drew, good job, and now he goes to Alir, and they make up for the mistake again. Alir has got Barry Hall chasing him though, but he kicks it in time before any pressure. Good spoil there to go to Horn Francis, sorry, Dylan Williams, but he is tackled. Ball up here. Lysat wins it to his teammate, and now Lysat gets it from the ruck, and he kicks a point. Almost a goal, 4 points of difference. Really is an entertaining first quarter. Play on's the call from Abler. Oh no, terrible kick, but luckily Rose didn't get it. Steele took the mark. Steele kicks it out of there. Oh, Paddy Ryder, what a grab! The second ruck takes a big leap on the Adelaide Oval, and that got the crowd excited. Kicks it to Barry. Barry hand passes over the top. This could be something for West Adelaide. Can they hit the front? If they can get a mark, good spoil Alir, and Horn Francis tackles Cooney. Ball up on the 50 arc. Lysat wins a tap this time. Great tap to Dylan Williams. He got it to Burgoyne. Wonderful hand pass. And Burgoyne went straight for Rosie. And then Rosie, they've got to keep going. Put Adelaide. Wonderful play. Hit it to Buckley. Buckley can get a second goal and put his team up by 10. He has. Massive. And look at the black and white army behind the goals. Look at the cheer squad. I love it. That was just brilliant play from the back line all the way to the forward line, coast to coast for Port Adelaide, and they extend the margin to 10 points. Lysat wins a tap, but it goes straight to Steele, but he's crunched in the tackle, and that's holding the ball, and Port Adelaide win themselves a free. Great tackle, Nathan Buckley. He is playing really well this quarter. He tries to set it up for Dylan Williams or Riley Bonner, but unfortunately none of them could get it, but Bonner could get onto this though, but Armour takes the mark before Bonner could spoil. Not sure what Bonner's doing in the forward. They played in their last game. He did alright against Glenelg Gasol, but he is the backline player, so they probably need to put him back there eventually, or take him off if you put him in the forward line. Armour takes the mark, good body there, eventually let the mark go to Warple. Warple got it to Hamish Hartlett in the back 50, and Hartlett goes across to Cooney, who takes a one-handed mark knowing Francis wouldn't get there, but here comes Bergman with a spoil, and then a bump, and then no one knows where the ball is, and then he kicks it away with Adelaide. Wow, very, very strange from him there, Bergman, to just deliver a bump but not know where the ball is afterwards, and that's straight to Barry Hall. Alir, not good defending there. Has Barry Hall got the journey in him? I think so, but has he got the accuracy? This will test him from here. Big kick, it's on the way, it is missing, and it is 9 points the difference. Mackenzie plays on now, bombs it out of there for Trent Burgoyne. They can go here, Port Adelaide. Burgoyne wants to go short to Georgiades, and Spargo cuts it off. Oh boy, that would have been a big play for Port Adelaide if he didn't cut it off, but he has Spargo, and now his team can get a boost of confidence maybe. Bouncing ball, picked up. Oh, what a tackle. What a tackle by Hardwick on his opponent to force the kick out in the full. Great job. Horn Francis with the spoil here. Pickett missed the tackle, but then he got it eventually after he found out where his hands were. Horn Francis could have been paid on the ball. So could Farrell. Just Burgoyne just soccers it back in play, and that's the ball up. Lysat wins a tap to Horn Francis. Again, he's penalised without... Sorry, he's thrown the ball without getting penalised, and I think the umpires just letting it go for now. See, it happens again twice, but McCann wins the ball at the back this time. That's a push in the back or a block, whatever you want to call it, from Trent McKenzie. Don't want to pay advantage here. And Mays got himself into a bit of trouble for a hit after. Let's look at this again. Yes, probably get a fine, but it wasn't paid 50 metres, so we'll see how this kick goes. This kick goes and hits the post. 8 points of difference. Should have converted from there. Could have been 50, controversial, but I think it was just... was it in play? I'm not sure. But Mackenzie's on a run here, you know. He bombs it to Junior Rioli. They could get a goal out of this. Handballs to Trent Burgoyne. He has to kick the goal on the wild for Port. He's going to get one now. It'll be their third open goal square goal. And Burgoyne gets it with a dribbler. And he puts them up by 14 points. That's a big goal right near half time. And that's massive. Look at the cheer score. They love it. Scott Lysett wins a tap to Buckley. Buckley ran into the trouble, fended off one, then got caught. He wasn't paid again. Alair with a mark now. Alair over the top to Burgoyne. And Burgoyne's looking for an option here. He'll look and... oh, the umpire's starting to move it on, but the siren's gone here. He's going to go for the top. Not sure about this effort though. From inside of the centre square. He's going to give it an almighty bash. Oh my goodness! It's gone through! That's Malcolm Blight stuff at the Adelaide Oval from Peter Burgoyne. What a goal! The crowd goes wild. Massive goal to get at half time on the siren. A barrel from inside the centre square, and it's gone so high, and it's through, and the roar from Port Adelaide. They're up by 20 points at half time. What about that for a goal? Unbelievable effort. Oh my goodness. What a goal. Port Adelaide lead West Adelaide by 20 points, and we'll see you after the ad break. Wow.
If I'm up in parts unknown, land of bush, dirt and stone, and if it's weeks since a shower, I need help within the hour. If I'm in a mozzie swarm or the next 50-year storm, if I face an angry steer or roughs from the atmosphere, there's something I'll tell you for sure. Not a lie, it's almost law. This Land Cruiser drives us home, 'cause in nature's Thunderdome, with no bars on our phone, days from a working comb, one thing's without a doubt. This Land Cruiser drives us home.
Oh, what a feeling. Toyota.
Back to the pool. It was an Ashes showdown in the classic catches.
Yeah, Keithy Turnips and Australia's Buffer Benson in the battle of the average rigs. Poor old Keithy there having a whinge about a rubbish throw.
That left the door open for some late buffer magic, and didn't the big man deliver?
All right, let's have a look at this brilliant work in slow-mo. If we freeze it here, you can see he's going to drop the goal, JB. But then look how he rolls his wrist on it.
A make-it-look-easy moment from Sportsbet.
Regular or chicken salt?
Both.
Macca.
Hey, Macca.
Macca. Oh, Macca. Oi, Macca.
G'day, Macca. Hey, Maccas. Good to see you, Macca.
All the best, Macca.
Big Mac.
Macca. G'day, Macca. G'day, guys. How are we?
Brownie.
What's he doing?
Maccas?
You never know which way life will bounce. That's why we're 100% committed to helping you. Contact QBE Insurance today.
Sugar is everywhere. McLean's multi-action with fluoride for sugar acid protection. Strengthen and actively defend teeth from everyday sugars. McLean's with fluoride for sugar acid protection.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a goal it was at half-time from Peter Burgoyne. He absolutely roosted one from the centre square to put them up by 20 points. That was an unbelievable effort. You won't see anything much better than that. They lead by 20 points at the moment, Port Adelaide, as we approach the second half shortly. A wonderful performance from Port Adelaide so far, leading by 20 points. Look at the half-time match stats here. 6 points, 50s to Port Adelaide. Disposals more to West Adelaide by 7. Uncontested possession, 10 more to West Adelaide. Contested possessions, more to West Adelaide. Kicks more to West Adelaide. Handballs more to Port Adelaide. Clangers are even. Marks more to West Adelaide. Tackles more to Port Adelaide. Free kick 2-2. Possession 7% possession to West Adelaide. And the hit outs 9-5 for Port Adelaide. Major one here in the first quarter. First half for Port Adelaide. Buckley with 7, George Artists with 4, and last with 4 for West Adelaide's 9 for Bates. Was one that this quarter, and 4 for Barry, 3 for Denning. Goal kickers here for Port Adelaide so far: 2 for Buckley, 1 for Burgoyne, 1 for Georgiades, and 1 for Trent Burgoyne. Goal kickers here for West Adelaide: 1 for Kearney and 1 for Mark Wallace. In that quarter, 3 goals, 1 to Port Adelaide to 1 goal, 2 from West Adelaide. And the second half is underway at the Adelaide Oval. It is Port Adelaide leading the way by 20 points at the moment. We'll see what happens in this quarter. Can West Adelaide find their way back in? Or will Port Adelaide just win there? Good pump there by Wallace, but it leads from behind for McCann straight away from the midfield. Play on Trent McKenzie. He has bombed it a fair distance this evening, but that one isn't good, and he has a shot on goal. Mitch Patton, but he misses. And he tries again, McKenzie. This time goes to the centre of the ground. Unexpected for everyone involved, but it works because Connor Rosie marks, and then Connor Rosie goes bang, and Hayes. Oh, it's a bit too hard on the kick from Rose, but it's bouncing. And that's a point. Next time we're going to see another barrel. Michael Bates plays on, has a bounce, kicks it over the top Spargo, and Georgiades nearly smacked his head. And Kearney marks. Goes in there. Georgiades to Williams. And Williams play on, he's gone, no! That's a terrible mistake, and West Adelaide capitalised on the opportunity to score, and McCann takes an easy mark, and he can bomb this ball alright. He passes it off to Paul Armour. Can they get a goal? And it's out of bounds from right off. Last set hits it to Horn Francis. Horn Francis just kicks it out of there. Now there's a foot race for the footy. It's Kane Farrell. Can he do something? Just sockers it forward. And delivers a bump, and then picked up by Hayes, but it's taken straight away. Georgiades handballs into space. Another foot race emerging. Rosie, the dribbler of all dribblers. Oh, he's got a goal. He's got a goal. And Hamish Hartlett, oh, he's hurt his arm badly. He's in a lot of pain. A lot of pain. But oh boy, what a goal from Rosie. We hope Hartlett's okay. Oh. McCann back onto the ground now. Buckley with a booming ball. Sam Hayes with a leap. And he will have another shot. He goes. That's 2 in a row for Port Adelaide. 2 massive goals. And now Hartlett does not look good. Oh, he was staying on for that arm, and he's about to come off, I reckon. He's got to come off soon. He says he's okay. I don't think he is. Here they come, West Adelaide though. But Port Adelaide, they are dominating this game. 31-point leaders at the moment. What a tackle on Adelaide. Lysett smacks it. And here comes Buckley. But he misses. And I think that's the end of Hartlett. I think that's his year. He has not looked good at all. He looks in a lot of pain, and he says he wants to stay on. The physio's letting him, but I don't think it's a good idea. Descent marks it. Burgoyne falls over. Spargo now. Can they get something going? West Adelaide, they need it. They're being hammered in this quarter. Adam Cooney now. He kicks it. And McKean went up but didn't come down. Advantage is paid. That should be deliberate from Frederick. It is, and now it does not look good. Hartlett. Oh boy. Armour marks. Handballs quickly. It was dangerous, but it worked. Eventually got to McKean. Lysett almost gave away a 50-metre penalty for over the mark. Stepping. Denning takes a mark here. Kicks it across. Luckily for Trent Burgoyne not to get that one. Over the top now. Terrible kick. Spoil. Goes to Trent Burgoyne. Snaps it over the top. Georgiades got 2 to beat. He's knocked out of it. That's how you defend well from West Adelaide. High footing now. McCann wants to grab it. He can't. Spoil it out of there in the pack. Now McCann grabs it. Just tosses it up in the air. That is a terrible decision from him. He should be doing better there. Shot to tackle by Junior Rioli and Richard East. Hayes to Horn Francis, bombs it in the pack, marked by Spargo. He's played well this quarter, but his team needs to lift. Denning, Farrell runs around him, and he goes to, but tried to go to his teammate, but Rosie got in there. It'll be another goal, Bursma this time. Oh boy, a 4th open goal, square goal for Port Adelaide, and Bursma. It's 54-16. This is a thrashing at the Adelaide Oval. It's 38 points. Hayes, Cooney, tackled, ball up. And there goes Hartlett. He is done. His shoulder is gone. Oh boy. We saw him come off the field with a trainer. His year just might be over. Hopefully it's not serious, but his season could be over here. Oh, that does not look good. Hartlett has broken his arm. As West Adelaide try and get a goal, but they're giving it straight to William Drew. Not what you want to be doing. Step around the body, and it's the post. And they're getting thrashed. 54-17. Mackenzie's done this all night. This time gains a bit of ground to teammate, and Port Adelaide just bursting through, and Burgoyne takes a mark. Can they kick another one? They might. Bursma now. Marks plays on, snaps around the corner, can he find an option? It's in the square. Oh, no one tackled him. He got away from him, Warple, and bombed it out of there. And now here they come, Port Adelaide again and again and again, and this will be a goal. Burgoyne's going to get another open goal square, another goal. You can hear the Riverbank stand, but you can't hear the hill, because Burgoyne has made them silent. And we hope all the best for Hamish Hartlett, the speedy recovery. He looks to have broken his arm, so that's his season done for the Bloods. But oh no, that kick was gone backwards from Owen Francis because he was tackled into it, and Wallace is going to have a kick after the siren. He must goal for any remote chance of coming back. They've been thrashed all afternoon, brings us to 37 points, but that doesn't make up for what's happened today. 3/4 time at the Adelaide Oval at West Adelaide, trailing Port Adelaide by 37 points. Port Adelaide 9 goals 660 to West Adelaide 3 goals 523. Wallace with the goal off the siren. And horrible night for West Adelaide with Hartlett going down. Port Adelaide by 37 points. We'll get to the stats shortly. Three-quarter time here at the Adelaide Oval in the qualifying final. It's Port Adelaide 9 goals 660 to West Adelaide 3 goals 523. Look at three-quarter time match stats here. 12 more inside 50s to Port Adelaide. Disposals more to West Adelaide. Uncontested possessions, kicks more to West Adelaide. Handballs are even. Clingers are even. Marks more to West Adelaide. Tackles more to Port Adelaide. Free kicks 2-2. 7% possession to West Adelaide and 15 hit-outs to 9 in favour of Port Adelaide. Major warnings here from both sides. Buckley with 10, Burgoyne with 7, George Adams with 6 for Port Adelaide. For West Adelaide, 10 for Bates, 8 for Sparker, 7 for Buchanan. Gockers here for Port Adelaide, 2 for Buckley, Trent Burgoyne. Dersma was got 1 for Rosie, 1 for Georgiades. Pretty much everyone's got a goal at this point. Sam Hayes has got 1, and it's just a dominant display. I just want to see Junior Rowley get 1. He's played well today, deserves a goal, I reckon. Gockers here for West Adelaide, 2 for Wallace and 1 for Cootie. Four goals, 2 in that quarter to a dominant display from Port Adelaide to a very bad quarter for West Adelaide, including a broken arm for Hamish Hartlett. 1 goal 3.
Time has come to push that button. World, my finger is on the button. My finger is on the button. My finger is on the button.
Well, here we go. The final quarter. Port Adelaide will be going through. West Adelaide will get the home game next week against the elimination final winner. The siren sounds for the final term. Lystead wins a tap down, Pickett gets it, and now tackle from Burgoyne. Here come West Adelaide straight away. They want to start strong, obviously, but Piscini did it perfectly with a leap over the top. Plays on. Runs around Wallace and just bombs it to Dersman. This is brilliant play, isn't it? At the moment from the Maggies. Ali could have made an option there, didn't. Over the top now. Oh, and Francis marks. Horn Francis in the pocket. Gunnar Rosie. Now, he's looking here. Does he go the drop punt or the snap around the body? He's thinking about a drop punt. Then again, the snap looks good. So he's going for it. And, oh, it's not bending back and it's out in the full. Oh! What a grab from Miles Bergman. It's the Specky Show. Down at the Adelaide Oval from Port Adelaide at the moment. They are destroying him in the air and on the ground. And can Bergman kick a goal to go with it? Oh, he does! Oh, and Barry Hall's knocked an opponent over. And they're not happy about that, Port Adelaide. A lot of chat to the umpire. They say they want another shot on goal. First of all, they want a free goal against Ganelga, although it's not coming back on this time. They want a free goal in front after just scoring one. Don't need any more free goals, Port. You've definitely won this contest here. Adelaide at last at 360s, Mr. Invisible. Pickett picks it up. They're all being tackled at the moment. West Adelaide clears the danger just. And Frederick could have spoiled, but Walker got there. Over the top, Ali versus Hall. Hall bowled an opponent over last play. They're just keeping an eye on Barry as they'll go to Wallace. Wallace to Denning. And Denning's going to take his kick for purely a consolation goal. He does get it home. And it's not been a good night for the Bloods. They have not performed today. They have not performed over the past couple of weeks very well as you'd like them to. But they've certainly made sure that they've done the job, Port Adelaide. And now Piscini in there with a smother. What's he doing in the midfield? One's back to the defence now. And beautiful tap to Bergeron. Got tackled though. And now to fend off. And it's a 360 away. Wonderfully done there by Simon Warple. And he hits it to Patton. Hardwick in there. Wallace marks. And that's 50. Jack Piscini with rough conduct. And he bowls over William. Drew bowls over an opponent. And now Piscini's reported. He goes off the hole 2 times. Mark Wallace goals. West celebrate Piscini. And now players are going back to the middle of the ground. Piscini on report. And oh boy, everyone's in the middle of the ground. And they're having strong words to each other. Now there's some jumper grabbing. Oh, now it's getting a bit more intense here. At ground level. Players going in for each other. Marshall's in there. Williams is in there. Frederick's in there. Cooney's in there. Oh boy, it's on. At the Adelaide Oval. It's getting a bit out of control. And there's another one in the center circle of the ground. The umpires can't do anything. Oh boy, it is on. It's absolutely on. Rosie and Butters are in there. Sorry, Rosie's in there. Not Butters, Dersner. Williams is in there. Hayes now gets a piece of in the action. A lot of pushing and shoving going on. Oh boy. Frederick comes in there. O'Leary is in there somewhere. McKean nowhere to be seen. He was on the bench, and they go their separate ways now. And that is a massive thing in this game. Let's see what ignited it. Pisani 2 bumps up Barry Hall on the revenge before, and it starts an all-in brawl, but they're back to their positions now. And Hall says, look at this. He misses. And that was on. 30 points now, the difference. 5 goals. What are they lead? Mackenzie now. Kicks it a long way again. He's been very beneficial. But he kicks it straight to Spargo. And over the top now. Fend off there. They couldn't get the next man. Got to get it to the big man McCann. Or just someone kick the ball. He does out of nowhere. Carroll gets it to 4 goals. Is there enough time to bring it back to level? If it is a draw, we'll go to extra time. I don't think there's enough time. Is there enough time for West Adelaide here? That fight really ignited them, but it also ignited Berg. Want to go bang to Williams, but then Michael Bates delivers. They can't afford to go slow. They have to go quick, West Adelaide. And Rosie's not going to allow it to happen when you pass it to Williams. And Williams going to chew up 30 seconds. And if he kicks the goal, you'd think they've got the job done. Port Adelaide. Dylan Williams, he's going the left foot snap. Let's see how he goes with his kick. And that has not gone anywhere at the full. Kicks it straight to Xavier Dersma. Xavier Dersma, he loves to play on. This time he played on, but he passed to a teammate. And now there's all sorts of trouble for Port Adelaide. Oh boy. And it goes all wide. And oh, look at the Port fans. They're doing a Mexican wave in the crowd. They're loving it at the moment, the Port fans, aren't they? They'd love another goal to really top things off. But here come West Adelaide. Wonderful tackle there. Hayes all handball to straight to the opposition. Straight to Mark Wallace, and here they go. Warple. There's no time, I don't think. He can kick whatever he wants here. Oh, it's 2 great tackles, and they bash the ball out of there. Is there a time for one more for Port Adelaide? Oh, I think there's a goal for Williams coming. Can he? He suckers off the ground. He misses. And Port fans will go home tonight knowing that their team has won. They'll face Central District in the second semi-final. West Adelaide, they'll have to play either Glenelg or Fitzroy, the winner of the elimination final here at the Adelaide Oval. Both games will be Port Adelaide. If they lose next week, it'll be they'll still be in the competition, but they'll have to play a prelim. If they win next week, they'll go grand final. If West Adelaide lose next week, they're eliminated, but if they win, they'll play in the prelim final also. Hayes about to be hunted down, passes it into the middle, and then it's just bash and crush at the moment, and it's all happening. Handball backwards, nothing really matters what happens now. Port Adelaide have got this game wrapped up, and they know it. They've played brilliantly today. The last quarter, an all-in brawl, but in the end, Port Adelaide win. An epic win for them, and they'll progress on to the second semi-final to play the Dogs. What a win.
Cheer, cheer the black and the white. Honour the Magpies day and by night. Lift that loyal banner high. Shake out the thunder from the sky. Whether the odds be great or be small, we'll come out and win overall. While our players keep on fighting, onward to victory. Cheer, cheer the black and the white. Honour the Magpies day and by night. Lift that loyal banner high. Shake down the thunder from the sky. Whether the odds be great or be small, we'll come out and win overall. While our players keep on fighting, onward to victory. Cheer, cheer the black and the white. Honour the Magpies day and by night. be small. We'll come out and win overall, while our players keep on fighting, onward to victory. Cheer, cheer the black and the white, honour the Magpies day and by night, while our players keep on fighting, onward to victory.
Port Adelaide progress to the second semi-final. Look at the final match that's here. It's up with this model Port Adelaide, disposed model West Adelaide, it's just model West Adelaide, this versus model West Adelaide, kicks model West Adelaide, handles are even playing with model Port Adelaide, Knights model West Adelaide, Port Adelaide with more tackles, free kicks are even 3-3. 9% position to West Adelaide, 20 get us a 12 and Port Adelaide. They will go through as winners and go through and play Central District. Well, it's been a great win for Port Adelaide as they play the song again. Last year they played a qualifying final against Central District and lost it by 7 points, and then they went to play Fitzroy in the first semi-final where they won that. And then they lost the preliminary final last year to West Adelaide. This year they beat West Adelaide in the qualifying. It's a bit different, but they're going to play Central District. They lost by 20 points last year. Major points here for Port Adelaide, Buckley with 10, Rosie with 8, Thursby 7. For West Adelaide, Batesford 11, Spargo with 11, Carroll with 10. Gunkin with 2 for Port Adelaide, 2 for Buckley, 2 for Burgoyne, 1 for Thursby, 1 for Rosie, 1 for Hayes, 1 for Georgiades. Pretty much the whole team almost got a goal. It was that good for West Adelaide. 3 goals for Wallace, 1 for Denning and 1 for Carroll. One goal won in the last quarter to 3 goals won to West Adelaide. They won the quarter by 12 points, but it means nothing at the end of the day as Port Adelaide cruise through to an easy victory. Well, your player of the match, ladies and gentlemen. Not sure who at the moment, but my prediction is Nathan Buckley. He played a great game in that second quarter, really ignited Port Adelaide and really gave him a boost. And he just got, I think he got 10 disposals. He played really well. We're about to find out now. In third place from West Adelaide, Hector Denning. In second place from West Adelaide, Mike Wallace. And in first place, as predicted from the Port Adelaide Football Club, your player of the match, Nathan Buckley. Well done to you, Nathan. You played a cracking game today as captain. You certainly showed that your side has got what it takes to progress in the finals. And here come Port Adelaide now. We'll let them sing the song. And there you have it, having fun in the dressing room there with spraying the water all over each other as they cruise to a victory that is well earned. 25 points, the final margin, 10-7-67 to 6-6-42. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have time for this evening. Thank you for tuning into this stream. For the qualifying final against Port Adelaide and West Adelaide. Port Adelaide will face Central District away next game, well not next game, but next game will be the elimination final, Glenelg versus Fitzroy. The next game Port Adelaide will play will be against Central District. West Adelaide have to play the winner of Glenelg versus Fitzroy, and we'll keep you posted with updates on the HOFL Insta, that's HOFL Media or HOFL Official on Instagram. And yeah, that's all we have time for today. Port Adelaide by 25 points, they'll progress through to the next round, and we'll see you soon for some more HOFL finals coming your way. It's going to be a magical ending to what has been a great year for the HOFL so far, and it's going to finish in style, I reckon, with some great teams still left in the final. Central District, Port Adelaide, West Adelaide, Glenelg, Fitzroy. Let's see who will win the Champions Trophy of the HOFL. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's all from me. Have a good night and goodbye.